You always think you could knock those out of the ballpark.
So that's a strikeout, the third strikeout for Hungate on the afternoon. He's got 3 strikeouts and also 3 walks. Tonight he's only allowed 1 hit to this point as Jamie Lathrop, who grounded out to second, comes to the plate. Lathrop, the number 9 hitter, but a very consistent piece of this order. As the first pitch is a called strike, 0-1 to Jamie. Last year he appeared in every game, hit .255 out of that 9 spot. The 0-1 is a swing through on a inside pitch, just really chased. And it is 0-2, so just like that, take a strike and chase one inside and behind an account. And right now, you've got Hungate comfortable on the mound. As he goes through the wind and fire, and late on a fastball, strike 3, goes right by Lathrop for the second strikeout of the inning, and 2 down, nobody on.
Yeah, and Jamie pulled his left foot out there as open foot and just caused his body to be open and missed the ball in the corner there.
Right fielder number 1, Bobby Medley.
Bobby Medley to the plate. He reached on an error back in the first inning and grounded out in the third. Pitch missed inside to him there.
On the first base,
buddy.
out
that was close. Try to pull one of them.
1-0.
Show them your arm.
You're just now tuning in. Bearcats led 1-0, but it's been all Abingdon since, as they've scored the last 5 runs in the ball game. It's a swing and a miss by Medley on an inside pitch, and it's 1-1.
But like I said, I feel like he's coming right after our hitters now, and we're not helping ourselves. Like we're just everything up there is anything close we're swinging at.
1-1 on the way. A check swing, no go. Close, but no go, and it's 2-1. Just a little off-speed pitch.
Like right now, you're not going to get everything back in one inning. Just, chip away, chip away, chip away.
Win the inning. That's all you can do.
Bottom of the 5th, nobody on and 2 outs. Medley chases a pitch inside and fouls it out of play. 2-2 to Bobby Medley. Aaron Rose on deck. Zach Griffith in the hole for the Cats.
See, right now, that's a pitch you have to lay off right now. Lay off that pitch. Chip away. Maybe get a run in this inning and, maybe get a couple next inning.
And I think that comes with it being the first game of the year. Like, you're jittery. You want to get that first hit of the year on your part.
Medley had the 3rd highest or 4th highest batting average last year at .301 as the pitch is on the way. Missed low and a good eye. Fills the count up at 3-2 strikes. So we've seen Hungate walk a couple of batters in this game. He's walked 3. He's a pitch away from walking his 4th here if Medley can work it.
I think he's been inconsistent tonight. I think that we've gone after.
Yeah, you can't take that.
Strike 3. Good pitch there.
I think
blows it by him for strike 3. Medley didn't get the bat off his shoulder.
That's the one you have to swing at. But I think we've gone after some of his pitches.
So Hungate strikes out the side in the 5th. Abingdon holding on to a 5-1 lead. We'll be right back as we get going into the 6th inning on the Bearcat Radio Network.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And Shelter Pets makes super pets. Your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness, and enrich your life for years to come. You can make a difference in the life of an animal. Adopt and bring home a Shelter Pet today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org. This message has been brought to you by the Humane Society of the United States, Maddie's Fund, and the Ad Council.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human. And she's got this little toy she's always playing with, all day long. Tap, 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 bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week, she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg rolls showed up. Like magic. Humans have cool toys.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow, have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year?
Of course.
catchy. I like it. River, how's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man.
I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. Okay. Squirrel.
The Forest has been preparing just for you.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio. We head into the top of the sixth frame. Abingdon leads by 4, 5-1. As the Bearcats open up the season against this talented Abingdon squad, Bryson Thomas will lead off the inning. It's 6, 7, and 8. Thomas, Taylor, and Ketron. First pitch on the way, a line drive towards left, and a base hit to open it up for Abingdon. So Bryson Thomas, one pitch, and we have a new pitcher, John Clifton, out on the mound. One pitch, one hit, though. As Jordan Dixon's night is done, he went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, and a strikeout. He also hit a batter, had a mixed outing, had some things you'd be happy to see, but of course those walks and the hit batters.
And I'm pretty sure he's not going to face a lineup like that the rest of the season.
There's a bunt pushed down the first base line, rolls foul. Clifton waited on it to go foul. I don't know if he meant for it, if he was planning on it, but by the time he got there, it rolled foul. So we'll get another chance at T.J. Taylor. He had a chance there at a bunt single as it goes foul, though, and it's 0-1. So Bryson Thomas on at first. Abingdon leading 5-1 against the Cats here. A lot of people covered up, a lot of jackets on, hoods on, and blankets draped over them. You've got sweatpants, sweatshirt on. You're trying to stay warm up here, Coach Sidnor.
See, it's so different. Like during football season when it's warm and gets to the cold weather, I can deal with it then. But
there's a bunt pushed down the third base line. Haas comes up firing and gets the out at first, and they had to book it back to third because Thomas was thinking about trying to take third with nobody there, but they get the sacrifice out. Moving the runner to second, though, Thomas, as Taylor is out, it goes 5-3 on the putout.
I'm telling you, I love aggressive base running because a lot of times you put pressure on the other team and they'll make a bad throw, make a bad play.
Man, he had a chance to throw back there. I thought he had to pick back at second base.
Ethan Ketron, who was 2 for 2 today with 2 singles and 2 runs scored, comes to the plate. A left-handed batter to face Clifton. This one misses up and away, 1-0. And for what we've seen, we believe Dixon has left the game, and they've just brought in John Clifton for him. Not completely sure. It could still be Tyler. It could be Dixon out and left. We can't really see that far. We need a pair of binoculars. This one's skied out towards left field. Anderson coming over, makes the grab, diving, comes up, throwing to his cutoff man. What a play down the line there by either Anderson or Dixon. Can't see the number from here, but what a play on a diving effort to save a run in the process and get the second out of the inning.
I'm thinking it's Jordan.
Yeah, I think it is Jordan. We'll have to look whenever
either
they
way,
come in.
Great play.
Good play by either Anderson or Jordan Dixon or whoever else it could be out there. Can't see that far for some reason. This one's a line drive gapper into right center field. Lathrop and Medley converging, and Medley makes the play on the run in the right center field
gap.
You got
2 quick guys out there. I don't think there is a gap.
4 out, number 3. 1 hit in the inning for Abingdon, but they leave him at second base. No runs, no errors, and again, that one left on. So Clifton comes in, gets 2 outs. And Aaron Rose due up. Zach Griffith on deck. Justin Lewis in the hole. When we get back for the bottom of the 6th, it is 5-1 Abingdon. We'll be right back on the Bearcat Radio Network.
You wanted to be a teacher when you were little, but as you grew up, things changed. Teaching just didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you decided to become something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Interesting and innovative things are happening in teaching today. So it's time to put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Follow Bearcat Radio on Twitter with the handle @VHS Bearcat Radio and on Facebook by searching Bearcat Radio for the upcoming broadcast schedule and shows on the flagship stream of Virginia High School Athletics.
I want to thank my mommy for loving me so much,
for taking me to the doctor when I broke my foot,
for leaving me alone when I wanted to be alone.
And now, as a grown-up, I'm thankful for being able to take care of you, my dear mom, for taking you to your therapies, for understanding that sometimes you simply want to be alone.
Roles change without us noticing. That's why AARP gives you the information to provide even better care for your loved one. Visit aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio as we move into the bottom of the 6th inning. Aaron Rose, Zach Griffith, and Justin Lewis do up for the Cats. Rose still looking for his first hit of 2018. He struck out and grounded out to third in his previous 2 at-bats as he'll face Hungate to open the inning. Missed up and in with a fastball that time, and it's 1-0. Hungate's going into his 6th inning of work. He's allowed just 1 hit to this point, 1 run, and he struck out 5 and 3 walks. 1-0 pitch misses the same spot up and in to Rose, and it's 2-0.
Work the count. Those pitches won't close, but.
Yeah, Rose having to back off the plate there. Not really making Rose have to work here to open this inning as the sun continues to go down this afternoon. 7:31 p.m. and Abingdon leading by 4, 5-1. Lights on here at Boyce Cox Field. Here's a hard hit ball down the line, but foul as it goes behind the clubhouse area. Curves over near Gene Malcolm Stadium.
Pretty swing there.
2-1. Zach Griffith waits on deck for the Bearcats as Hungate's been rolling after he got into trouble in that 4th inning, and that's really the most the Cats have threatened since they put a run on the board in the first. There's a swing and a miss by Rose, and it evens it up at 1-1. A fastball pumped inside corner that time.
That's the inning that we got. We kind of ran ourselves out of that one. That's the one we got picked off.
Yeah, we caused our own harm there.
Here's a 2-2 count. This one misses low. Good block behind the plate by Christie, and it's 3-2.
And with the wheels at third base, we definitely could have had a run across on the fly ball that ended the inning instead.
Yeah, several opportunities, but that happens early in the year.
Right.
Just trying to fill everything out.
Learn from it.
3-2 fouled straight back. Way to hang right off the end of the bat there by Rose. He'll stay alive as the count moves to full. Again, Southwest District Coaches Poll came out a couple of days ago in the Bristol Herald-Courier, and Tazewell was a favorite, predicted as number 1, Virginia High 2nd, Lebanon 3rd, Richlands 4th, Marion 5th, and Graham 6th. So different than what we're used to. Cats being put as instead of being the hunted, they're going to be one of the hunters. As this is a foul ball hit over near the dugout area, and it lands over near the seats, actually right beside a fan there in the bleachers, as the count will stay full. Barely made it foul. When it did, it got over where the most of the people here tonight are in those reserve seats, those green seats right behind the netting, behind home plate.
If you're the players, you can kind of use that as a momentum. Kind of Tazewell had a decent season last year, but you kind of use it. We've been the top dog, and
the 3-2 lifted out towards left field, shallow left. Thomas coming in, but Francisco will get there from his shortstop position, barely out onto the grass, maybe a foot out onto the grass. As that'll go as out number 1 of the inning. Rose now 0 for 3 on the afternoon. That will go as a pop out to short as Zach Griffith will come to the plate.
Yeah, and I thought that ball was going to carry a little deeper than what it did. I thought there was going to be trouble there in the Bermuda Triangle on the left-hand side of the field, but ball just died in the infield, and it just stopped.
Zach Griffith with nobody on and 1 out swings through the first pitch fastball, and it's 0-1. So we're seeing Hungate really settle down, and what kind of magic taking a 4-run lead can do to you when you're on the mound. Momentum-wise, you just have that extra freedom. And you don't really have to worry about making a mistake as much. This pitch there is a called strike, and that is the byproduct of what happens when you're throwing a lot of strikes. You get that strike zone. Gets a little wider there as that one was on the black of the inside corner, and a called strike, 0-2 to Griffith.
So now you just kind of wonder, okay, is he going to swing at anything at this point now? Because that one he felt was a ball.
Timeout called by Griffith after that one. It was a called strike inside. He's dealing with an 0-2 count as he adjusted his batting gloves. Justin Lewis waits on deck. Griffith walked and grounded out in his previous 2 at-bats, and he's got a strikeout looking here.
Son.
Fastball inside. He just looked at it, and that's strikeout.
I just feel like right now we're at that point where, I don't know, are we kind of like, game's over? We're just kind of, just kind of taking
runs isn't a lot.
It's not. It's not. You get a couple walks, some errors here and there. Next thing you know, it's 5-2, 5-3. But I just kind of feel like, is the air out of our sails right now.
The 0-2 count, or 2 outs, and now Justin Lewis will come to the plate. Looks at a first pitch fastball 0-1. Got to do something to break up this momentum.